author and nutritionist Robert Ferguson. Please welcome Robert Ferguson.
All right, y'all, let's hear it for America's Fat Loss Coach, Robert Ferguson!
Hello, this is Roberto Lorenzo Ferguson, aka Robert Ferguson, and this is a Fat Loss Tuesday. We're going to talk a little bit about fat loss, but I'm going to share something with you. Woo! That's going to probably blow your mind. And I didn't really have the time to go live today or make this video, but then I was like, you know what, Robert? You can't be like putting stuff like this off because you're talking about people's health. You know what I mean? You're talking about something that someone can start doing today that could potentially save their life tomorrow. And so I just got to go there. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you information about an ingredient that's in a lot of products. And in our Facebook group, I ask people to post products. And then with a lot of my clients, I ask them, hey, post a product and let me see if you have this ingredient in it. Now, 6, 7, 8 years ago, this ingredient was prime time. They were talking about it. And I thought everybody was fully aware of it. And I started to see a lot of supplement companies, to include energy bars and a lot of foods. I started to see them remove the product and replace it with something that was closer to nature, right? So you have a synthetic form of what I'm referring to, and then you have something that is natural. But a lot of people and these companies will use synthetic because it's cheaper and it's easier to make. You're making it in a lab. Well, unfortunately, what they were making in a lab, and that's unfortunately still in a lot of products, well, it's in a lot of products. And I'm just saddened by it. Seriously, I am just saddened by it. And so we're going to talk about it, okay? And what I'm sad about, let's go ahead and cut the music, is that this ingredient causes various types of cancer. We're talking pancreatic cancer. We're talking breast cancer. We're talking colon cancer. I mean, and it is known. But sometimes when something falls into like as a supplement, it can live and be in products for way longer, right? It's not the same as something that has to be endorsed or okayed by the FDA. When it's a supplement, it's like there's way more likelihood for it to be there. So it's an ingredient that you definitely want to look at your products, look at your bread, look at your multivitamin, look at your energy bars, look at your any supplement that you're taking, look at your lotions. And before we really go into it, I share with you like some really cool stuff because I'm going to be doing this free seminar. Actually, let me thank our sponsors, and our sponsors is me. Okay. We have the detox drop, and what I'm going to share with you is brought to you there. So you can go to our store at dietfreelife.com. You can learn about it. You can read the testimonials. It's a great way to jumpstart your fitness, a great way to learn how to make fat burning meals. We also have an 8-week fat loss challenge. Those things are there. But the detox drop is something that we're seeing some really good results, and I'm really happy. And I can tell you right now, this ingredient that we're talking about is not in anything that I would ever make available. No, not going to happen. Okay. So that being said, you want to be aware of this. Now, if you don't really care about your health, if you don't give 2 cents about getting cancer or getting cancer again, then hey, this is not a talk that you want to be on, because I am going to share information with you that can save your life and can make the quality of your life that much better. Now, there's many people who want to remain ignorant and not want to be aware of things like this, and they're going to keep taking their product no matter what. But when you go to PubMed or you do your due diligence and you start to research and look at this ingredient that we're talking about avoiding, you're going to see it in a lot of products. I have people sending me, their nutrition labels on their multivitamins like today and yesterday and the day before. And I was blown away how many people are consuming this ingredient that we know causes cancer. It's not like it's may cause cancer. We're talking about facts today, you guys. We're talking about facts. Now, I have listed it in the ingredients, or not in the ingredients, but if you're like reading, or if you can see the text or the video underneath that in the description, you'll see how I spell it out for you. So the one that I'm talking about to avoid, right? So if you have let's say you're taking vitamin E, or you have a multivitamin, or you're eating bread, or you got an energy bar, or you're drinking some energy drink, or some protein powder. Okay, look at all your stuff and don't assume that it's good, because I'm telling you what I've been saying today. Now you'll see when it's the synthetic form, you will see it. It will say DL lowercase. That'll be the prefix, and that comes before alpha tocopherol, ALPHA dash TOCOPHEROL. And if you want, even if you're catching me live or the replay, you could post a picture of your supplement, and then we'll look at it and help you, confirm that it's in there or it's not, because a lot of the ingredients look similar, right? So, like for instance, you may see D dash alpha tocopherol. That's a natural form of vitamin E. But if you see DL before alpha tocopherol, that's the synthetic one, and that's the one that we know is alarming, and it is 100% creating havoc on people's health, and they have no idea. And if you want to put this into a perspective or from a relative standpoint, as I'm sharing this, is 2023. More people today than ever in history are being diagnosed with some form of cancer. More people today than any time in history are being diagnosed with cancer. I'm going to say it one more time. More people today, with all of the focus on health, with all of the focus on, nutrition, with all of the focus on, getting to the gym, more people today are being diagnosed with cancer. You probably know someone, you've probably survived cancer. And guess what? If you survive cancer, I'm willing to bet you that none of your doctors, none of the oncologists, okay, let's just say the majority of them, did not share with you what I'm sharing with you right now. And it makes you wonder, why are they not aware of this? Well, I always take the approach of sharing information that I would want my mom to be aware of, or my daughters, or someone that I love and really care about, clients that I work with. I want you to be aware of this, because it's little things like this that create the big problems that people experience. Now, the ignorant people, which is not being mean, I didn't call them stupid. Ignorant means unaware. So the people who are just unaware, they don't have access to a coach or access to people who are in this space that are sharing real information that can really help them. They're just eating what they're eating. And there's companies, they don't know. There's companies that make food, sell food, cook food. They don't know. They didn't have a nutritionist that was up to date come in and sit down with them and show them how they could not spend more money, but yet spend the same money, if not less, and be giving food or ingredients to their constituents that nurtures their health. I don't know. But I would love it if you guys would. I asked some of the people in the Facebook group, and they posted a lot of photos, and I was blown away. But the one that you want to avoid is the one that begins with DL dash, and then you'll see alpha tocopherol. It may have different endings, right? It could be like alpha tocopherol acetate. But if you see DL before that, and I know sometimes it can be hard to read because the writing is so small, the fonts are so tiny. What I do is, and what I encourage clients to do, is take a picture with their phone, get in real good focus, take a picture, and then when they text it to me, I can kind of widen it open and I can zoom in on it, and then you can see that there's a DL there. but that's just another way where they hide it. The negatives, you can go to YouTube and Google, because we're talking about vitamin E. A synthetic version of vitamin E is 1,000%, if that was real, okay, a causation of various cancers. Now, I'm going to do a seminar tomorrow. Okay, let me see here. I got a question. There's Sandy said, "What's up, Sandy?" Sandy says DL is bad, D is okay. So if you see DL, that's the one I'm talking about as far as cancer. If you see D, I'm going to use the word okay because that's what Sandy used. I'm not going to do D. And after you go to my seminar on this vitamin E, and then when you get to meet the scientist who has spent his entire life working on this, discovering this, it's going to blow your mind. You'll never look at vitamin E the same because, yes, there's a negative side to vitamin E, but there's a better vitamin E. And if you're a client of mine or a coach, you'll receive an email and I'll give you a link. I found one of the products that you can get that is pure, the vitamin E that you want. And this is why you want this. And we're talking about double-blind, placebo-controlled studies on this product, this ingredient that I discovered, and I've been looking at for about 3 years. I've had conversations with the person who discovered it. I'm doing an interview with him following this. You're going to get to meet him and hear how it all happened. And it will make you wonder, like, why don't more people know this? Well, if you understood how supplements works and medications or the pharmaceutical industry works, it takes billions of dollars to bring something through from a pharmaceutical process. It doesn't cost anything to do it from a supplement process. He made it a supplement, which he could have totally sold out and made it a pharmaceutical grade. And this is why. When you take this product that I'm going to be sharing with you, this natural product, if you have tumors, it's known through all of the trials to shrink tumors. If you have high cholesterol and you're like, man, I don't really want to take a statin. Man, I don't like the side effects. His product, which is a supplement, through double-blind, placebo-controlled trials, lowers cholesterol numbers, helps with heart conditions. Cancer patients, hear my words, cancer patients live longer because of this supplement. I'm happy and thankful that I am aware of this supplement. I've been taking it for about 3 months every day. I've been more committed with this supplement. Well, actually, no, liquid collagen that I experienced, that's a good product. And I've seen some really good things with that. It can be a little pricey, but it's not about health necessarily. It's about looks, like what you look like. This product is about health. When they do these studies, when it's double-blind placebo control, that means that the people who are giving the either the water pill or the real supplement, they don't even know which one is it. And then the people who are going through it don't know. And you're seeing tumors shrink. And you're seeing women's bones like get stronger. And surprisingly, and this is how I got here. They did 3, 6, and 12-month clinical trials with this supplement that you're going to be learning about. And it reduces fatty liver. It improves it, and it's been shown to reverse it. 1 of 4 women or adults have fatty liver. And I've been working with quite a few people on bringing their fat, getting rid of fatty liver. Now I can say out loud that there is a product, a supplement that doesn't harm your health but improves your health. And one of the things it does is it helps with fatty liver. I mean, it's mind-blowing. It has prostate benefits. It's amazing. I'm almost lost for words. That's why I had to put off doing the interview with the person who founded this ingredient and is making it available to the world. I was like, I need a good week just to come down from cloud nine and to be in a really comfortable and relaxed place to interview him, because I want to ask the person who discovered this and made it available. I want to be in a great place where I could ask the questions that I know will benefit those who could benefit. So as a precursor, I'm going to do a seminar just to bring people up to date, because a lot of people that I talk to and who tune in with me, they want to know. They want the knowledge. They want the understanding. I'm just going to go out of my way and do everything I can to make sure you have the understanding of what this is, because it's a game changer. And this scientist is not 20 years old. I believe he's 71, maybe 72. So it's going to be interesting. But what I could do right now is to bring clarity to the fact that there's different ingredients out there that's in products that make up for vitamin E. You have those that come from a natural source, which is alpha tocopherol. And then you have the different versions, delta, beta, gamma, all that stuff. And then they have a synthetic form of it, which is the one linked to cancer. So you want to remove that one. So go through, do an inventory, go in your pantry, get your supplements out, get your protein powders out, and just, if you don't see it in the nutritional facts, go down to the ingredients area and read it. What if you are consuming this? What if you've already gone through cancer and you survive? You're like, shit, I don't want to go through that again. Well, be informed, because vitamin E is amazing. However, you want the right one. And so I'm going to introduce you to the right one tomorrow if you catch my live or the replay. And then you're going to get to hear from the man, the guy who discovered it. And that is going to be, I'm going to say it's going to be my Oprah moment. Because we live in this world where, imagine you discover something that can help people who have cancer and they can live longer. And you discover it. And then you're able to put it in a product. And then you do all the clinical trials where you watch people use your product and you improve their life. Wow. That's anyway. Sandy, I think she says, please share. You know what, Sandy? I'm sending out emails today. So you will be aware of the product, and then you'll learn more about it when I do my talk. And then you'll get to meet the man who created the product. Man, I wish I could. As soon as I became fully convinced about this product, I'm convinced. I am convinced. Like for instance, if I said, hey, take vitamin C and it can do this, or take vitamin D, like your doctor says, take vitamin D. Well, okay, vitamin D, they can do your labs and see if your vitamin D levels have gone up. But that's not like being able to live longer if you got cancer. That's not getting rid of fatty liver that eventually becomes like a real problem. You see what I mean? Like, so we're talking about, I wish I had discovered this product. And that's how I'm going to have my interview, when I talk to the man behind this amazing gift. If it was up to me, he would win the Nobel Peace Prize for what he's doing, because it's a supplement. If he had sold it to these pharmaceutical companies, they would have charged a whole bunch of money. And maybe he would have won the Nobel Peace Prize because of what he discovered. So it's far-fetched for him to win it, but he deserves it because of what this product is doing for people. It's amazing to me. It is amazing. So again, before I say goodbye, do everything you can, you guys. Go through your supplements, your protein powders, your lotions, your creams, your lipsticks, wherever there's ingredients or nutritional facts or anything like that. Look and see if they have DL dash alpha tocopherol. That is a synthetic form of vitamin E, and it consists of what they call one isomer. And in that there's more, and it's a bad thing. And you would think that these companies would spend a little extra money to remove that, since we know it's carcinogenic, and spend a little extra money and replace it with a natural form of vitamin E. Now, let me share this, because this part you'll hear it tomorrow when I do the live seminar, and you'll definitely hear it from the scientists who discovered this. When they compared what he discovered for vitamin E, which I have not shared with you yet, it works miracles. And when it's combined with some of the other, even the natural means of vitamin E, those vitamin E's inhibited, blocked all of the benefits of what he discovered. Yeah. And there's a lot of brands out there, and there's a lot of people selling, I don't know if you can tell, but I wish I'm like, I think I'm going to follow up and just and create my own brand of this, because I want to be a spokesperson for this supplement. It's that beneficial. My mom has survived breast cancer 3 times. And when you discover something that actually helps reduce the occurrence of cancer, oh, come on. If you've gone through cancer, you ain't keeping that a secret. So I'm not going to keep this a secret. That's why I just had to interview him publicly, so that people can hear it from the horse's mouth. And again, there's people who don't care about being healthy. And there's a lot of people who really don't care about helping other people. And that's cool. A lot of people are just focused on, how can I just make more money? How can I just, have my side gig? How can I just do this and do that? Well, that's not me. I actually want to help people. So it gets me excited. Okay. Anyway, click on the link if you want to be notified. When you go to the link and sign up, there's some replays of some previous seminars that we've done, but it automatically puts you on the list, so that when we promote it tomorrow, you'll get an email. And then if you miss it, you just go back to that link, you just log back in, and then it'll be the most recent replay, and you can watch, listen at your convenience. All righty? Okay. We got this. I'll be emailing. I'm sending some emails out today. Love you guys. Hope you have a great day. Remember, stay the course. You deserve to be successful. Okay, with your health. That's your quality of life. Because if you lose the health, who cares about the money? You want the health. Okay, I'm Robert Ferguson. Thank you for your time. Until the next one,